The death of Robin Williams came as a shock to all of us. We caught up with some local residents to reflect on the life and death of this beloved actor.
I don't usually respond to celebrities' deaths. For me, it's just like, oh, they're just another person. But for me, it's like, really good actor, really good comedian, and it's like you loved his roles, you loved his films, and definitely, hard pill to swallow.
The death of Robin Williams earlier this week was a shock to all of us.
I actually got really sad, and I told my mom first, and she was also sad because she was a big fan of his.
It's a terrible loss because he takes you back all the way to your childhood.
Marlborough filmmaker Jason Whittier was a huge fan of Williams, and he believes his death has left a huge void in Hollywood.
Depending on the role, he can just adapt very well, so he's not just a one-dimensional actor. Like, you see some actors that they play the same role after role, and Robin Williams was definitely multifaceted.
We all have our favorite Robin Williams movies and characters.
Patch Adams. Oh, I loved him in this. He was just phenomenal. And countless. I think there was never one movie I didn't like with him in it.
My favorite films, probably, you can't go wrong with Dead Poets Society. Very good film. Obviously, Good Will Hunting, of course, he got an Oscars for that. But, really, I would say all his films that I've seen at least have been really good.
So, what can we learn from this tragic death? Employment Options is a nonprofit agency located in Marlborough, serving those who are looking to improve and manage their mental health and wellness. Executive Director Tony Wolf believes the death of Williams has once again put the spotlight on a very serious illness that seems to get very little attention.
Number one, I think I really want to stress that the issue with Robin Williams really has highlighted the invisible illness that so many people suffer with, number one. And so people have so much shame attached to that invisible illness called severe depression that they don't seek the help. And so we really want to focus on that we know you're there, we know you exist, that you are not only your illness, even though at times it just feels like that, and that you need to come and use services. So Employment Options is stressing that doors are always opened. And we really have talked a lot in our community here about the significance of the tragedy of Robin Williams' death, and also the despair that so many people are feeling, because if he couldn't make it, how can I make it?
So what can you do if you or your loved one is suffering from depression?
Number one, start using Employment Options. Number two, use your treatment providers. Call your doctor if you have one. Call your friend and family and say, I need a cup of coffee. Come, I need you, all right? And I think at this point, everyone is going to be there for you.
For more information on Employment Options or for help dealing with depression, give them a call at 508-485-5051.